folks, this is Lightning Bliss, and I thought I'd give an update on my channel and its future since I know some of you have been asking me questions like when my next videos are coming out, concerns about my safety due to what's happening outside in the world, as well as my stance on projects and collaborations, and to help assure you all since I know 2020 will be coming to an end soon. So let's get going on that. Are you going to stop being a... Are you serious? Are you going to stop being a brony at some point? No. I've been a brony before I even knew I was a brony, guys. Since I can remember, I had always been into ponies, though my mother argues I was one since I was born, but I can't verify that. The brony fandom has always been there. It's just Generation 4 made it bigger and more open to the public media than other generations. And while the series of Gen 4 may be over and the activity may have slowed down somewhat, I by no means will ever stop being a brony. I mean, I have my OC literally tattooed to my left arm to prove it. Are you going to stop making brony or pony related videos? No. I have plenty of ideas on my to-do list that I'm actually trying to tackle right now, such as magic lessons, unique specials for my channel, and eventually another personal big channel project. And no, it's not another Thunder Blight project. Also, if any of y'all want to get more information or behind the scenes on my future projects, you can always join up on my Patreon for special sneak peeks. Why is it taking so long for these videos to come out? This is actually a very broad question, so I'm gonna have to break it up into some numbers. Number 1, commission artwork takes priority. Believe it or not, guys, I don't actually rely on YouTube revenue to get my income. A lot of that is taken care of by paid commission artwork by you, the fans, on my DeviantArt page. This, however, is addressed before any of my video projects take place because, well, people are counting on me to fulfill their requests. Number 2, taking care of my Patreon supporters. I must address all my supporters who donate to me and my content, and they deserve all the rewards I promise them, which I try to take as much time as I can to give back. To all of those Patreon supporters, a shout out to you for helping to support my content. Again, guys, if you're ever interested in becoming a Patreon supporter for my channel, you can find a link for it at the end of my video or in the description. Number 3, it's hard to create my videos. No, seriously, it is hard to create the content and the quality that I want. Not to mention my videos are getting longer and more ambitious in their effects, as well as story arcs. Even though 90% of my videos are not fully flushed 2D animation, they still take a long time to edit for me. On average, when I edit for a video, I try to get 2 to 3 minutes of editing done per day on, say, one of my magic lessons, for instance, or a funny skit. However, if the video is over 25 minutes long and is very heavy on the effects or characters, this could take even longer. It's not unusual for me to spend 1 to 2 weeks of working on just one video. In fact, it was predicted it would take me more than a month to finish TF2 Analysis Anarchy's Red vs. Blue Part 6 episode, but I managed to do it in less than 3 weeks. This was mainly due to pure persistence and a lot of help and encouragement from everyone else who worked on that project. There are also a few of my projects that are collaborative, meaning I'm not the only one who's working on them and they take a lot of work to do. Those that work on, say, audio effects or artwork, for instance. Those like me want nothing more than perfection for the work, and for that it takes time. It cannot be rushed. Case in point, these videos take time, love, and persistence, and we all at the Lightning Bliss Show thank you so much for your patience and understanding as we continue our work to bring you quality content to you. Number 4, a new schedule. Between content work being my job and finding the time to just take care of myself has been a struggle as of late. It's important that I have a good sleeping schedule, a proper diet, and routine exercise lately as my health has been in question for the past few months just due to spending too much time working than taking care of myself. Not to mention having more restrictions in how often I can leave my home and socializing on the internet. This is not only bad for my physical and mental health, but bad for my channel content as well. I mean, there won't be a channel if I peel over from not taking care of myself, right? So, being on a new schedule has been part of the reasons. Number 5, being overly ambitious. The thing is, I want all the projects I have planned to be as amazing as possible, but in order to do that, I've had to scrap some ideas for others in order for them to become a reality. There have been several projects that have been thought up for the past few years I've been wanting to do, but due to the sheer size of them, they were practically big enough to surpass my biggest projects like Revenge of Thunder Blight. So sadly, these projects had to be rethought and rescripted in order to make them a reality. As a result, some of these projects are taking more time to become so. Ambition is good to have, but always be aware of your limits, they say. Are you ever going to finish the animation for a catchy song? Yes, but not anytime soon. This project is something I desperately want to do, but because it's a fully flushed animation that my channel won't receive profit from due to the copyright of the song, it has taken a back burner on my shelf in support of my other projects. I'm still currently editing out the rough animation and it's taken a lot more time than I realized. So while I do hope to finish this animation, it's not going to be finished anytime soon. Pestering me about it won't make me work any faster on it either, I'm afraid, guys. Yes, I read the comments. I'm only one person working on this project, and unlike most of my videos, this is a fully 2D animated project. And guys, animation takes time. It can't be rushed. Are we ever going to find out what those images were from the end of Revenge of Thunder Blight? Many have been asking about the aftermath of my Revenge of Thunder Blight special. When is this next special featuring Aeon of Dreams going to happen? This project has not been cancelled, but it has been heavily modified down to fit in with the timeline of my other projects that I have to work on. Originally, it was going to be its own separate project, but due to real-life situations, personal situations, and timing on both my part and Aeon's, we've had to slim the project down to something more manageable that can work with other projects I have lined up. By no means it's been cancelled, but it has been heavily reworked. This is the result of being overly ambitious and having to replan ideas or previous scripts and downsizing them in order to make them a reality. Will we ever see Euphoria again? It's still so hard to believe after one appearance on my channel that this character, created by myself and Aeon of Dreams, voiced by Kira Buglin herself, would create such interest on my channel. But my answer to this is yes. I do have plans to bring Euphoria back in a project at some point, though I can't go into any more details than that. Spoilers! Why was Sub-Zero transformed into a pony, OC? Yeah, I admit this deserves a little explanation since I didn't really explain the behind the scenes transformation of my husband's character. No, he's not a brony. The fact is, my hubby is a very shy person and prefers not to be an actor or share the limelight with me. He's very grounded and likes his privacy, and the pressure of performing to others wasn't something he looked forward to. However, my husband has shared enthusiasm with me that one day he hopes to review horror movies with me should I ever take up the interest. After this discussion, he agreed that me converting his OC into a pony OC would help to balance things out on my channel and cut out his voice so he no longer has to do any acting on my channel, but still be with me in spirit supporting my OC Lightning Bliss all along the way. This was something we mutually agreed to, and I thank him for wanting to still be a part of things with me in the pony vector spirit. Are you leaving TF2 Analysis Anarchy? No. A lot of folks are assuming since the Red vs. Blue arc is over that TF2 is over. I assure you it's not, and I have no plans for leaving the project or stop my editing anytime soon. I am the lead editor of the project, and this is one of my baby projects that I have the pleasure of working with alongside Dr. Wolf and Josh Scorcher. I have no intentions of leaving it. Will you be attending other pony conventions in 2021? I truly do hope I'll be able to attend more pony conventions next year, as I do miss the traveling experience, meeting you the fans, and seeing my friends again. However, if my home country government says it's too risky or has locked things down again, I will respect the safety precautions and not attend. I am keeping an eye on things for next year, and I am hoping for the best possible outcome. That being said, should the universe allow it, I am hoping to attend BabsCon, Everfree Northwest, and possibly Ciderfest next year. Are you and your family safe? It's so sweet that many of you have been concerned about myself and my family during these unusual times, but I assure you all that I and my family are alive and well, keeping safe during human malware invasion. Following regulations and respecting the rules of the stores and social distancing has been taken very seriously in our neck of the woods, so please don't worry, we're good. And that's it for now, folks. Stay tuned for when I release the next coming videos I have planned. I will also be planning to do holiday specials for Christmas, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, as this really helps my channel grow, and I deeply appreciate it. Thanks again, y'all, and keep an eye out for those rainbows. They will make you smile.